Okay. There we go. Hello, good morning. How are you? Hope everybody's having a good week. Oh, and there he is. You know, he can never be late. Harry, get down. Down. Get. No, get down. Do this. Get down. Get down, 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 down. Get down. Harry. Thank you. Pain in the butt. He really is. Just a pain in the butt. Okay. Alrighty then. What in the there? Okay. Sorry about that. Hey, Steffi. Grab a brush. Piece of background. Get that out of the way. Just do a little on here. See, I have brushes, I just don't use them often because it's a pain in the butt. And you gotta wash them, you know? Alrighty. Okay. All right, so we finished with A. I'm working on B off camera, and we started on C. So we're going to get... With any luck, I can get some actual glue to work here. Hi, Mari. Okay. Okay. So last night I took everybody out to the candy store. There's a candy factory here in Vegas called Ethel M. Chocolates. And they have a huge cactus garden. And for 30 years now, they have been decorating this cactus garden for the holidays. Like 10 million lights. Well, Amy loves Christmas lights. So I decided I was going to take her down there to see it. And we've talked about it for several years and we've just never gotten there. So this year I figured we'll go, you know? And so we went. And it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to walk through it. So we went down there, and it used to be that it was free. But now it's like $2 a person. So, but you go down there and you can do the candy tour where you walk through the factory and you see all the chocolates being made. Last night they were making peanut brittle. Chocolate covered peanut brittle. Oh my God. And of course, they're not stupid. That lets out, right into their store. So, and they make these just fantastic candies, and they have some that they only make for the holidays. So Mike got a rum spiced eggnog chocolate bar, right? And gingerbread house chocolate or something like that. And then me and the gals got little bars. These are 1.38 ounces of chocolate, and they're different flavors. Yeah. But I love their white chocolate. They used to do these little white chocolate coins. They don't do them anymore, but I used to get those. So it's a huge cactus garden. Like every kind of cactus there is in this garden. And it's, here's this chocolate factory, but they also have this huge landscaping building because they have like 20 gardeners that are constantly taking care of these cactuses, and it's just an incredible thing to see. So we were hanging around there last night, walking around, doing the stuff, looking at the things. and eating chocolate. You know, you got to eat some chocolate. We all need chocolate. Well, okay, we don't need it, but I need it, you know? And then we came home, and the freeway was a mess. Had a 4-lane freeway, down to 1 lane. For what we could tell was no reason at all. There was nothing going on. We're just going to do this on the blue side. So I filmed a good portion of it, and I'll try and get the video up so you guys can see it. We also took pictures, you know, of the goofballs, who were very well behaved. My 2 cracky squirrels that were on caffeine yesterday behaved themselves very well. Of course, we did take Mike with us, and he has that awesome dad look when we're misbehaving. You know, like the over the glasses kind of, what are you doing look. Mm-hmm. We get that. He's very good at it. Very good. So, yeah, we were being bad, but we weren't. We were behaving, so it was pretty good. I got to do something on this page, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I did kind of think of this, but I don't think it goes really well. Oh, no. Trying to figure out what to do. You know, one of those kinds of days. I don't know. But yeah, we went and we did that, and then came home, and so that was fun. And then we were supposed to go and see my grandson perform last night, but his mom did get off in time, so he got to have his mom there. Which, you know, is really what he wants. Who wants a bunch of old people, you know? Nobody wants old people hanging around. Besides, I have this thing where, you know, because I know it annoys him, I give him hugs and kisses in front of all his friends. I know. It's evil. But, you know, he's at that age where he's a little penis. So, I make sure that I give him extra affection in front of his friends. And he's always trying to run away from me. Oh, woman, leave me alone. But come here, I need double bushies. No, you don't. I think I do, but he doesn't think I do. He doesn't understand, though. In a few years, I'll be dead, and, he'll want hugs, and he won't be able to get them. So I have to mention this one. Our lovely Miss Frances sent me a digital that she found with dragonflies in it and a bunch of other bugs. And y'all know how I like bugs. So some of our images today, including this one and this one, are from that selection of things. We're going to be including those in here. All right. Let me see if I have a little bit. This will work. Okay. So they have these really cool lights there. I don't know where they got them, or if you can even get them, but they're really cool because the light kind of it falls out of the tree and it catches and they stack up, and it's really gorgeous. But like I said, I don't know where they got them or if you can even buy them. Like that might have been something that was very old and they've had them forever. I don't know. But they're really, really nice. So I have light envy. I'm envious of their lights. Yeah, so I did this and then decided that it needed to be a little thicker. So now I'm going to have to do the whole thing over. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I'm forever teasing my grandson. Well, and it's true because he's that kid, that boy, the one that all the girls like because he's sweet and helpful and, he's a nice guy. He's a little penis to the rest of us. But the girls at school, he's got them hoodwinked into thinking he's, a nice boy. There's one girl. He does not realize it, but this girl is over the moon with him. She makes it a point to always be like right there. When they're done at a performance and they come out to meet the audience, she is stuck to his hip and she's always leaning into him and brushing up against it. And he does not, he's oblivious to it. And I am like, dude, she is crushing on you hard. I'm not going to do it here because I think the blue would be, And they're oblivious, aren't they, though, Steffi? Like, they don't realize it. You see it, and you're like, oh, my God. And they're like, what? Like, they just don't get it. They're like, nah. You're like, yeah, dude. And they're like, nah. Like, they don't. They don't. I'm going to round the corners on this, I think. Just the top ones. Because I want to. They grow up too fast. Like, we were at the thing last night, and I was thinking to myself, I was remembering, we used to go out there every year and take the grands out there because they loved it. And we used to go out there, and used to be that you could go out there and you could take a picture with Santa for free if you did it on your own camera. Of course, that stopped too. Now it's all about money. And I was surprised. We went out there last night and they wanted to search my purse. And then they did the, the wave the wand over you thing. And that's just, I don't get it. Because the truth is if one girl looks through my purse, and I swear they do it like, you just open it and they just shine a light in there. Well, here's the problem with that. I don't know a woman that carries a handgun that doesn't have a purse for it specifically that has an inside pocket that you can't see into. Or zipped up the... And she didn't go through all the pockets in my purse, just the big pocket. And she just kind of waved a flashlight over it and said, have a good day. I guess I don't look threatening. I look, we're old folks on parade. So, but they always do this, like, barely waving kind of, oh, let's just look, and it's like, come on, people. If some hoodlum actually wants to bring a firearm in here, they're going to walk through with it. I want to put some tape on this, but I don't know what I want to use. I'm going to use this one, I think. Right across the top. But I'm going to pull this out because I want to use the paper flat. So we're going to use So we did, the thing. Hubbard's been working on a new tank stand because he's not no more fish, but he is he wants to put some plants in, some aquatic plants.
I'll tell the whole story. I broke the 37-gallon tank. I'm trying to fix the 37-gallon tank and put it on a stand instead of in our bedroom.
So, okay. Is it your birthday or Christmas?
You claimed both when you gave it to me.
Oh. I bought him a fish tank. It's a 37-gallon tank. It's a big damn tank.
It's a tall tank.
It's very tall. And I got him this tank because, as we all know, our little pleco is not so little anymore.
Well, it wasn't originally human either.
And we had, at the time, we still had Mr. Fish.
Mr. Fish.
And Mr. Fish was also a big boy.
Oh, yeah. Speaks my cell phone.
So Mari says, hi, Hubbard.
Good morning.
So, we had 2 rather large fish, and we had a small tank at the time. So I bought him this tank that was like twice the size. The second time he took it out to clean it, maybe the third time, it slipped and the corner hit the ground and it busted the bottom glass. Now we don't have a fish tank that's big enough for Mr. Fish and the pleco.
Well, the pleco was little at the time when Mr. Fish was around. He's gotten bigger since then.
So we went and had to buy a huge tank, and he built a stand for it. But he still has the smaller one, which he wants to put aquatic plants in. So he's using silicone and some plexiglass that I found, and he's going to adhere it all together and hopefully be able to use it. Hey, Carla. She says, Hopper.
Morning.
What are we going to do with this? So, hold on. I'm going to grab this.
Sorry.
Okay, so when we had Mr. Fish, Hubbard bought 2 plecos, Mario and Luigi. Well, Luigi died. And they were about 3 inches long.
Mario's 9 inches long now.
There he is today. He's now 9 inches long. We know because he was sucking on the glass and we marked him and then Hubbard measured it. He's a big honking fish. Okay?
Come on, guys. I'm trying to look at Jesus Christ. Yeah. Worst timing ever.
Okay, so here's my girls misbehaving last night. Yes, because this is what happens when you take 4 old people to a kids event. First, they were being very nice to each other. And then but yeah, I'll post the pictures and you guys can see. Just, I'll post the pictures and the videos. Get down. No, get down. Get. All right, so here's my big announcement of the day. I hear this weird noise behind me. I'm like, what the hell is that?
It's coffee out of the microwave.
Oh, microwave coffee. How wonderful.
Well, it's from yesterday. Because yesterday I couldn't have a lot of coffee because I had a, what do you call those Dutch Brothers? Mm-hmm.
Go. No. Shush.
Okay.
Telling you, these two drive me crazy.
You love us just the same.
You just keep telling yourself that.
You see, I know this because if you didn't, I wouldn't be in your house.
I keep trying to find some place to leave them. Like on the side of a road or something. Mike keeps telling me no. Now you have to bring them home.
Thank you, Mike.
You take them out, you must bring them back. Hi, guys.
Knock it off. You want it outside, you can wait.
Joe's outside. Drink cold water. No, neither one of them actually has a good sense of direction. I just need to find a place far enough away that I could lose them. Although I have to be honest, I'm not allowed to lose Amy. Buggy loves her. I would be in so much doo-doo if I lost her. He'd be like, what did you do with her? Nothing. I did nothing. He'd be like, you're lying. Go get her, bring her back. What, you'd make me go get her. Be like, old woman, you bring me back my friend. And what if I don't want to? I'll put you in a home. Oh. He would too, because he's mean. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Lily loves her too. Whenever she comes over, that's the first place she runs to. Then Pop. But yeah, her Ami is definitely her favorite. Sticky stickies. Oh, her and Buggy are horrible. He picks on her mercilessly, and she picks on him just as bad. They are freaking hysterical. When she was packing her room up and it was like all trashed out, he was over here, and she's like, I'm going to go in and get some packing done. And he goes, don't you make a mess in there. And she just looked at him. She's like, touche. Horrible. They are horrible to each other. We're going to do absolutely nothing on this page. We're going to use this, which is one of my projects that I did a while ago. Probably want to thicken those up a little bit, but I'm just going to, there we go. Look at that. Duh! I know. And they're constantly picking at each other. And it's all in good spirit. It really is. It's all good natured. Neither one of them is cruel about it. You know, they're horrible. They're just horrible. But they're constantly picking on each other. Oh. And he's really the only one that comes over here anymore on the weekends. Every now and then we get Dude. Haven't seen Shaylee in about a year. Like, I haven't laid eyes on that child in a year. Since like last Christmas. I think I might have seen her once this year. And in all honesty, that's probably the safest thing for her at this point. I am not happy with her. What is today? Wednesday?
Yes.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow, her mother is off work. And the reason her mother is off work is because her mother has to go to court. Because Shaylee got busted with a cannabis vape on campus. Yes, my darling little namesake. So her mother has to take tomorrow off to go to court and to file a complaint.
This child's still alive.
I haven't seen her yet. Harry, I swear, if you sit down there and you claw my leg one more time, I'm going to put you in that pot of tea over there and cook you up. Oh, let me see here. Look in here first. See if there's anything in here we want to use. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Maybe, maybe, maybe. We got some dragonflies. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 I know. Okay. Let's take a look at this one. So this one is it's like all pre-made tags, you know?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Fun time.
That's got a dragonfly.
There's another.
What?
There's another walk.
Not really. Like that's the only one that's got a dragonfly. You ever dig out old stuff and go through it and go, wow, why haven't I used any of this? Then the more you look at it, you go, oh, I know why. It's ugly. Yeah, so her mom's got to go to court. And I told her mother, I said, if they tell you there's a fine or she goes to jail, let her go to jail. Because she thinks she's all that in a bag of chips. You know? She ain't all that in a bag of chips. She is a spoiled, overly entitled. My fault.
She feels she's overly entitled. What she feels.
Little brat. So I told her mother, I said, you know what? If they say you got to pay her fine or she's got to go to jail, bye-bye. Let her go. Give her a couple of days and then bail her butt out. Because she's a snot. Just, I'm going to have to go through all my napkins and stuff again because there's stuff in there I don't even like. But I did find this. Oh, well, we have to go through these. Let me look at these. There might be something here. Butterflies. Butterflies. Balloons. Flowers. Flowers. Kids' faces. Paris. Butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. I do like that. Butterflies. Butterflies. Butterfly. Butterfly. See? It's all butterflies. Yep, all butterflies. Hello. How are you, Miss Michelle? Well, see, that's the thing, Carla. My grandkids and my children were raised in that, pagan theory of you are responsible for every action. So when my kids did stupid things and when my grandkids did stupid things, they had to be responsible for all of it. So if you lied, you got in trouble for lying. And if your lie got somebody else in trouble, you got in trouble for that. And then, of course, you got in trouble for whatever it was you lied about. So she's raised like that. She knows better. And she knows that, you can be guilty of things by association. And she's been taught all of that. She's just at that age. She's 15 and a half, and she thinks she knows everything.
She believes Google has taught her well.
Yeah. So she has to see me tonight.
Thank you for calling Cox Communications Business Technical Support. My name is Mike. How may I assist you?
Because she's trying to get it together.
I'm tech support for everything Cox.
I'm going to give her that. So she's back in school, having pretty much ditched her first 2 years. She's back in school. She's in a new school, different kids.
Well, I apologize for the inconvenience, and I can certainly try to assist you with that. According to the automated system,
She's back in choir.
that you verified the PIN number with. Give me one moment to read that out, please.
She's
I apologize, ma'am. I never did quite catch your name on the way in.
yeah.
Thank you, Charisse. Really appreciate that.
So why did I put my scissors away? I knew I had to cut this out. So she is trying, but I still think her mother ought to let her go.
So
You
you're
know,
at the
if-
myaccount.coxbusiness.com
If
trying to
the
log in.
judge says, well, that'll be a $300 fine, Mrs. Preston, I think she should go. Or, she has to go to jail for 10 days. Well,
Bring
then
up your-
let her go to jail.
the website.
So on to what her mother's going to be filing the complaint about. If you've ever seen a picture of Oogie, dripping wet, I think she weighs 75 pounds. I don't think she's quite 5 feet tall yet. She might be like 5'1", 5'2".
Well,
She is literally, I think, about 75, 80 pounds soaking wet. It's not that she's malnourished. She's just very petite. She always has been. Ever since she was a baby. So when her mother got called to the school, I mean, she's so small they had to get special handcuffs. Okay? They had to put her in zip ties because the regular handcuffs didn't fit her. That's how tiny she is. So get down. No. Down. Hey, you. Get down before I give you a whisker trim. No, get down. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. I know, I'm talking about your Oogie, and you love your Oogie, huh?
And which accounts are you supposed to have access to? Just the
Get
one,
down.
right?
Get down. Thank you. So apparently, according to the officer, she did not deny it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She
seeing here, is
was,
I don't see
very
when
respectful. Get
I
down.
see you as an authorized user
Get
when I pull up
down,
the account.
down,
But as
down,
far as when I
go.
go to the
No,
website,
get
I only
down.
see the two of
Get
them
down.
saying you.
Get.
So
I love you. But you got to get down. Yeah, you know, you got to get down. Go.
actually, on this particular account, I see your name was added, but I see it Carmen Pfeiffer.
Yeah, according to the officer, she didn't deny it. She was extremely polite.
Yeah. I get that, but
She
what I'm
turned
saying is I see
over
Carmen's
everything
name
she
and your
had.
name on this
She didn't give him
particular
any
account that I
problems.
pulled up, that were
Yet when her mother picked her
over
up,
227
she
27th
was
Street,
bruised
right? Okay.
several
Yeah,
places.
no, I see Carmen still in here, but I also see your name.
Apparently,
And
this
when I go to
very
the-
well behaved,
my
very
account
respectful
for
child,
users,
um,
I just have
when he came up on her,
Newport News and
he grabbed her, threw her to the floor.
Walk.
This 75-pound, 5 foot 1 inch tall wraith of a child.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
He threw her to the ground. He tried to handcuff her and could not handcuff her,
I'm
so
sorry,
he
I come across these
pretty
names,
much
I'm
kept
not
his
sure
knee in
if
her
I'm
back
pronouncing right.
and
I
kept her
feel so
pinned
bad when
down
I
on the
do,
ground
you know.
while he waited for another
Okay,
officer
but yeah, those
to
are the
go
only
and
two users.
find
Yeah, those are
zip
the
ties
users I see
because the
here. I'll
handcuffs
definitely
didn't
add
work.
you.
So her mother is going to be filing a excessive force complaint with the police department.
Email address, please.
Because I'm sorry, but if she was that well behaved, you did not need all of that excessive force.
RHA.
Let me get the dogs out. Hey. Get out.
Or I'm sorry, phone number. Is that a mobile number?
So somebody keyed up Mama Bear, which is probably better than Daddy because
And you're going to be as an administrator on this.
Harry. He's being a total cat today.
Doug, you should be receiving an email. I know the feeling. I juggle like that. I'm reading a ticket. I'm listening to the customer's issue. I'm doing the you know. Yeah. Yeah, you should have just received an email that I created the profile for you to be able to watch it.
I swear, I'm gonna kill this cat. Kitty needs to die. Yes, I was looking for. Give me her back. So yeah, so her mom's gonna go and lose it. Nah. She's just going to file a complaint and, question why, if her daughter was so well behaved and so respectful, why the officer felt the need. And it's not like we're saying, why'd he arrest her? No, what she did was wrong.
Yeah, you should have access to everything you need.
And she needs to know that it's wrong.
Sharice, is there anything else I can try to assist you with today, ma'am?
However,
Fantastic. In that case, I thank you for using Cox Business Technical Support. Have a wonderful
a
day.
full-grown man,
Thank you. Bye-bye.
and he's a big guy, sitting on top of a tiny little girl who's a high school student.
And his weight 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick attached.
Is a no. That is an absolute freaking excessive use of force. So, once her mom gets all of her issues dealt with, her mom has to file this, and they told her she can't do it until after she goes to court. So her mom's going to file an excessive force complaint against the officer. It's all, on his camera, on his body cam and his dash cam. And because she's already said that she was filing the complaint, the school has already frozen the files so that they can't say, oh, well, it's not available now. And once she's, been adjudicated, then our lawyers can subpoena that. And my lawyer, our family lawyer, is Rodney King's lawyer. Remember him? Why can't we all just get along? Yeah. That's our family lawyer. He's family. As a matter of fact, he's her godfather. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn, I moved today. 6 done. And this we got to find a home for because I like it. So his her lawyer is going to be grabbing all of that footage. Well, yes, it's public domain, but it's not, Michelle, because it has to do with minors. And technically, if there's other kids in the picture, they could say that to protect the privacy of the other children. It's a big can of worms with that. They actually send it to a third party, and the third party covers the faces of anybody other than the, those in question. But yeah, her lawyer is going to request a copy. Let's see. So the last 2 days I did work. I got 3 videos edited. I got a quilt about a quarter of the way done. I have decided that quilting is actually an exercise in futility. You take a big piece of fabric, you cut it down into small pieces, then you sew those small pieces together just so you can cut them apart again. Then you sew those pieces back together, and then you cut them apart again. And eventually, you get what you want. So, well, once she turns 18, she can have the record quashed. So I'm going to let you guys see what I've been working on. This is just the rough. It's not pressed or anything yet. I haven't de-stringed it or anything. But this is the quilt that I'm working on. Still has to be pressed and all of that. Bye, Steffi. Yeah. So yeah, this is just the quilt top. It's just getting started. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I got like 5 rows. But it's going to be for somebody who's 6'3". So it has to be much longer. But he's not allowed in my house until, it's done. So that's what I've been, working on because it's a Christmas thing. So I have that. Videos going to be posted today. So we're going to alter the listing. Oh. Well, I'm totally self-taught when it comes to quilting. I don't know why I got it in my head when Alex was like 6, right after I had my son. I said, I want a quilt. Probably because I grew up, in Dutch country back east. Quite a bit of my summers and everything. My dad used to take us out there all the time to Amish country. And, we'd see the quilts. And I always thought they were so beautiful. And I did my first quilt. I had no idea what I was doing. This was the ugliest, most horrendous thing I've ever looked at in my life. My mother loved it till the day she died. She had it. As a matter of fact, I believe I had it cremated with her. But it was ugly. It was hideous. It was off center. It was just horrible. But I looked at it and I learned my mistakes from it. I learned some mistakes from it. And so I changed things. And then I went to, I was at the library with my kids getting books for Alex for school. She needed some books. She had to bring a reader to school every week. They had to have a reader. And I asked the librarian, I said, do you guys even have like books on how to make quilts? She's like, oh yeah. And I went over and I found out all of the things that I did wrong. And I read a book and I was like, no, I don't like that. So I altered it to my way. And so my quilts are, they're I'm self-taught and they're quite unique. For a long time, my quilts were, I would sew them together and then turn them right side out and then stitch around the edge. So I have a couple of those. I finally learned to put, how to put binding on them, but I still don't do that right. I don't have a long arm quilting machine. So most of my quilts are like stitched and ditched and then or tied. I do a lot of knot quilts. But, I like them and I love making them for my family and stuff. And so, All right, so what do we got going on? Today is the 6th. So we had a multi-pocket from one piece of paper. That was our Monday video. Tomorrow is supposed to be the sale, but I don't know. I may put it off until Saturday. Simply because I have to dash tonight, dash tomorrow, dash Friday. I do dash on Saturday, but I don't have a live Saturday morning, so I could do it Saturday. So we'll probably do it Saturday. Don't forget New Year's Eve. Amy, Carla, and I are all going to be doing our challenge project for the year. You know, the big one. Yeah. So we'll be posting more about that as we get closer. This month's project is some kind of altered item with punches. I altered some ribbon and used some round punches to do some discs, you know, bubble discs to decorate it, and that's my altered thing. Also, New Year's Eve, I got some special stuff that I want to do. So we'll see how that goes. That's it. That's all I got, guys. So look for updates in the community tab and over on the Facebook group. Because I'll be posting those videos today. I just got to get all the information in it, you know. I got to get all the info in there. I have edited the videos. Now I need to do the postings. Let's see what else. There's going to be a rollatini video coming up, you know, a length of the rollatini. We're waiting for Buggy to come over because we need the extra hands to go to the park and roll it out. And all right, that's it. That's all I have. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. When you ring that bell, you know, and you push that button, just remember, no centipede is going to walk on your face. No spiders are going to invade your house. You're not going to be rich for the rest of your life. Nobody's going to find you ultimately attractive. You know, it's just going to be a nice thing you do for a fat, crazy lady. And then you can talk in my box, you know, so. But that's it. That's all I have. And make sure you check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel. Scoot on over to the Facebook group. Link in the description box below. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. Bye.